What's going on, Pacer Nation? Welcome to another episode of Pacing the Floor, where we, of course, talk about your getting the butts kicked Indiana Pacers. Man, that was tough. That was tough. But like I said on the last pod, don't get too upset if we get blown out by 20. This is this is the what you saw today is where we want the Pacers to get to. And technically, it's a blueprint. Like, there's no special players on OKC. It's just they play team ball, they play team defense, and they got a superstar on their team. Now, if we can do, like I said, switch out a couple of people, get some key players, because right now, this like I said, this team not built to win a championship. They're not built. There's no killers, there's no dogs on this team except Mather. And you gotta have that. If you ever want to win a chip, you gotta have it. When somebody's beating your ass, you gotta say, I'm not taking that. You gotta fight, not lay down like little children. They put your ass in timeout and said, take that, and you ain't even fight back. You're not ready yet. And I knew it, but I think everybody else knows that too. We still got some work to do. So anyway, let's go over the stats real quick. The Pacers get destroyed by the first place best team in the NBA, OKC Thunder, 132-111. Halliburton led the Pacers with 18. He was 16 of 12, 4 of 9 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, minus 19. Ugh. 4 rebounds, 3 assists. This is the type of game we have. 3 assists from Halliburton. Eesh, not good, not good at all. Um, let's see. Nemhard had 16 points. He was 6 of 13, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, minus 15. He had 5 rebounds. He led the team with assist 7. Turner had 11, 2 of 6 from the field. Only shot 1 3, missed it. 7 to 10 from the line. He was minus 1. I think that's the best, well, of the starters. And he had 5 rebounds. Siakam, poor game. I'm just gonna put it out there. You're a max player. You play like max garbage today. He had 11 points. He was 4 of 11, 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, minus 22 to lead the team in horribleness. But he did have 9 rebounds. Neesmith chipped in with 7. He was minus 7. Walker chipped in with 10. He was minus 12. Obi Toppin chipped in with 12. He was minus 14. Shepard chipped in with 10. Finally got back in double figures. He was minus 6. McConnell chipped in with 8. He was minus 11. Brian chipped in with 5. He was minus 4. And Jackson and Bradley got some garbage minutes. Jackson had 1 point. Bradley had 2. We all know who killed us for the Thunder. The MVP, SGA, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 33 points, 10 of 23, from the field, 3 of 6 from three. He was plus 17, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Lou Dort, can't have Lou Dort getting 22 and crushing you 6 of 7 from three. Lou Dort is there for defense, not for scoring. Jay Williams, 18. Wallace, was it Casey Wallace? Yeah, he had 14. Isaiah Joe, another one, destroying us from three, but he went from three. 5 of 7 from three, 19 points. Whew. All right, let's go over team stats. Can I go over the team? There we go. Pacers shot 44.8%. Ain't too bad because it looked way worse than that. 39 of 87. OKC shot 51.1%, 48 of 94. Pacers shot 33.3% from the 3-point line, 14 of 42. I could swear that was in the 20s the way they was bricking. But I guess they got it together in the second half. Oof. Got in the 30s at least. OKC Thunder, lights out, 47.2%, 17 of 36. Pacers shot 73.1% from free throw line, pathetic, 19 of 26. And the Thunder shot 82.6%, 19 of 23. Pacers had 27 assists, Thunder had 26. Pacers had 43 rebounds, Thunder had 47. Pacers had 8, both of them had 8 offensive rebounds. Pacers had 6 steals, Thunder had 9. Pacers had 6 blocks, Thunder had 4. Pacers had 11 turnovers. Thunder only had 9. That's it for the stats. Like I said, I thought this did it timeout or something? Oh yeah, looks like. Um like I said, this game was a test to see how far we need to go. And we still got some work to do. Still got some work to do. Um I do like the fight in the first quarter. Let's talk about it. I mean, we came out looking good. Great start. We went on a 19-9 run against the best team in the league. But good teams, you know what they do? Adjust. You know what the Pacers do? Never adjust ever because they don't have a coach that has the mentality or the mindset or the smarts to adjust. Good teams adjust. Pacers was coming out here trying to wizards their ass. You know what I mean? They came out hot. And OKC put that shutdown on for quarters 2, 3, and 4. That's what we call adjusting. Something the Pacers need to learn from. Anyway, OKC back in the game, playing hella defense. They led 22-21 um, in the first. They took the lead back. And at the end of one quarter, they had a 2-point lead, 29-27. So we started off hot, but we couldn't even hold the lead in the first. And that's when they got comfortable. They said, we ain't afraid. Now you gotta understand, Pacers is one of the hottest teams in the league. But if one of the hottest teams in the league is getting blown out like this, you gotta say Thunder gonna run away with the NBA championship. I mean, they shouldn't have lost to, was it Minnesota last year or Dallas? One of them. They didn't make it to the finals. They should have made it. I think it was the 1 seed last year. So in the West. But they ain't bullshitting around this time. Not like they did last time. I got in here. Bench players are not playing well so far. You want to beat good teams, you need a good bench. It's that's paramount. You wanna know how the Pacers went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year? Because their bench was number one in the league. And we're good bench this year, but gotta show up in the big games. Like I said, it's the playoffs now. It's a playoffs type atmosphere. We're playing OKC, a playoff team. We're playing um who we just play that's gonna be in the playoffs. I can't remember right now, but we just played another playoff team before the Wizards and Timberwolves. Yeah, they're a playoff team. So we gotta. This is these are tests. These are tests. Um, I got in here. OKC's defense is crazy, even their second unit. I mean, I'm watching this game and I'm like, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like frustrated for the Pacers play. They could get nothing right. They couldn't do anything right. They were just whoo, it was rough. The offense looked stagnant and pathetic. And this is even with the second unit. It's the philosophy. It's the philosophy. If you this fundamental basketball. Now, most of the people in today's NBA, they don't even focus on fundamentals. They want to chuck threes. Excuse me. And that's a bullshit. That's some BS to me. Chucking threes all the time. We're gonna talk about it. Stupid. Attack the basket. Like Matherin does. He wasn't here today. So maybe if he was here, we wouldn't have got blown out. But we gotta attack the basket. We gotta do it. We have no players on our team that can attack the basket except Matherin and McConnell. Sometimes Halliburton, but he rather chuck threes. He needs to attack the basket. And I ain't talking about post moves. I'm talking about a dribble, shake, cut, head to the basket. You either going to make it or you're going to get fouled. That's the type of players we need to get on the Pacers team. Because what I saw today, that looked like some JV type basketball. Bottom line. I want to talk about Carlisle using this challenge. I mean, it didn't matter in this game, but Carlisle has to get a brain. You can't use your challenge in the second unless it's clear cut evidence that the refs messed up. And they're definitely going to change the call. You just don't do stupid stuff like that. And Carlisle's been losing challenges like crazy lately. And I'm like, just stop doing it. Obviously, you don't know what you're doing. And whoever's telling you to challenge, they don't know what they're doing either. You have to use that challenge in the second half, preferably the fourth quarter, for a game deciding controversial call by the refs. That's the only time you should be using it. Period. Unless it's 100% that the refs are wrong. Um, This is why I said defense wins championships. Remember last year's team? They could play defense to save their life. So they took on the identity of fast pace. We're just going to try to outscore you to death. You know what that means to me? You're not winning a championship. I mean, literally didn't even try. Didn't even try to work on the defense. They just believed in their offense. Have you ever heard the slogan or term offense wins championships? No. Defense wins championships. And although it was fun and we got a kick out of the Pacers getting to the Eastern Conference Finals and showboating their offensive skills, it's still not going to get you where you need to go in the playoffs. We benefited from teams that were injured. Like I said, we got to figure out a defensive identity, and I'm talking about a team defensive identity. Got to do it. We got to figure out a way to stop people from running and attacking our paint. Got to do it. They're attacking our paint like crazy. But y'all want to say Miles is a rim protector. He's not. They are not. They have no fear of that guy. Yeah, he gets some blocks. He's not a rim protector. Matter of fact, ain't a soul on this team a rim protector. So I don't ever want to hear that shit. As much as people score in the paint on us, don't want to hear it. Period. All right, Pacers at the half were down 49-61. You kind of see the writing on the wall right there that the game was pretty much getting out of hand. You got any comments? All right. Tim, Spicy P was in his damn head the third and fourth. What the hell? Spicy P had a bad game. Cool Cat Code, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying. My man's up in here getting all this money. He had to show up. Moss said, absolutely torch. We look like scrubs against an elite two-way team. We aren't in Boston or KC's orbit as far as competition goes. This is true. Or Cleveland. Those teams focus on defense. Tim, one half we played okay, and after that it went sugar to shit. Exactly. Yeah, it was sad to see. I was on there like, please end the game. McGar, we don't have a good coach. No, we don't. We do not. You could tell he gave up. He gave up a long time ago. He already knew that it was done. Tim, and that's the key. We don't have a coach. Yeah, I mean, I would love to have one, but they love him. So he ain't going nowhere. McGar, I just watch player blow by us. All we do is jack up threes. We need player to drive to the bucket. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that when I go over this second half of the game, but it's terrible. Tim, we also bad. We also had too many turnovers in the second half. I mean, it wasn't total. We didn't have. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, I mean, they play stifling defense. Bottom line, that shit is unbelievable to watch. Jimmy Carter. At this point, I'm ready for Boomer to be our head coach. Shaking my head. Yeah, I mean, He ain't going nowhere. So get used to it. Jimmy, if the Pacers had better defense than offense, we probably would have been had a championship. Yeah. Yep. Gotta focus on defense. And until the Pacers start doing that, I don't know, man. Cool cat code. The secret is out on how to contain. Oh, I was about to talk about that. Please don't say that on how to contain the Pacers. Force the ball out of Siakam and Howley and force the other players to win the game because they cannot punish teams for shutting out Siakam. Yeah, look, you are saying what I'm about to say. This is a copycat league. They're going to use this shit against us and watch us struggle down the end. Cool Caco, you see OKC have every player solid two-way perform. Yeah, like Boston. Whole start fives two-way. It's crazy. Unbelievable. Cool Caco. Pacers style of game does not allow Siakam to go up against double triple team. They have boxed him in to play a certain way. On Raptors under Nick Nurse, he would drive on double teams for free throws. Yeah, but he's not doing it. He's not doing it. They got him at the wing. They want him to shoot threes, and he's shooting threes pretty good this season. But they're definitely playing Siakam the wrong way. Definitely. And I did see they tried to switch up with Miles and start throwing at him in the post. And I cringe. He's not a post player. Keep his ass at the 3-point line because he's just hogging up space for Siakam. I don't ever want to see that again. First of all, he's too goofy to handle the pass. And they was dead set on doing that shit. Jimmy Carter. But that's the thing. If we know that teams know how to play against us while we figured out a way to change that, we don't adjust. And that's why it's going to be a struggle down the end. And if it isn't, because maybe I don't know who we play, maybe we play some bum teams. Definitely gonna be a struggle in the playoffs. Guarantee that. Tim, Stevie Wonder called again and said, I took my shades off of this shit. Yeah. I mean, what you expect for real? Mawson, watching the Pacers try to rebound is taking years off my life at this point. I can't believe there are two worst rebounding teams in the league this year. Yeah, Wizards was one of them. We just played them. Yep. But we didn't too do bad at rebounding today. It was pretty close. So I don't know. I just think I don't know. We play poorly on defense and we play poorly on offense. Now, I know OKC is built different. We always play Boston pretty good. We play them tough all the time. And they got a whole bunch of two ways on it. I don't know what it is, but bottom line is we need to figure it out. We got to figure it out because we don't want nobody copycatting us with that. Anyway, second half still shitty. Third quarter still horrible. Pacers are shooting too many threes and missing. Then I say attack the damn paint. I'm pissed. Like you're not making them. Like Cool Caco said, they're daring you. They're stopping you from penetrating that paint. So you can kick out to a damn brick. Can we get some real 3-point shooters on this team? I ain't talking about the inconsistent 3-point shooters. I'm talking about real dead eye. If you're wide open, they're gonna make it 3-point shooters on this team. That's what OKC has. Leave them open. They made threes like crazy if they were open. Bottom line, we got to get real 3-point shooters on this team. Um, Horrible third quarter so far. Offense is stagnant. This is what happens when you don't have a coach that could draw up plays and adjust. This is what happens. This is what happens when you get locked down and got no plan for it. Just remember that, because I'm getting a whole lot of flack for talking about Carlisle. And I just saw a video with JJ and some other Pacers, and they love Carlisle. Talking about he's a dog and all this stuff. I'm like, what? He said he's a master motivator. I'm like, what? What? I'm like, no, what? I don't get this. Like, he got the players fooled. He has the players believing he's good. It's terrible. Huh? Miles wasn't in there on that thing, but yeah, Miles loves him too. I'm gonna tell you why they love him though. Because he's a player's coach. He lets them do what they want. Players don't like when a coach takes over the game and says, bring the ball up the court, run my play. They don't like that shit. They love when the coach says, let's go out there and play. Go out there and hoop. That's why they love him. But the bottom line is what happens when when they can't hoop? What happens? What happens when the three ain't hitting? What happens when they can't penetrate? I'm gonna tell you what happens. You get blown out by fucking 20 something. Would you say super producer Tay? Yeah, you're gonna get blown out. Bottom line. And I say OKC keeps attacking the paint. This is what the Pacers need to do. I'm like, why is OKC just running in the paint, but we can't do it? Then I look and I saw. You know how I say all year long, I've been saying, you gotta stay in front of your man. And the Pacers suck at it. They let somebody blow past them every time. Every time. I said, stay in front of your man. But guess what OKC does exceptionally well? They stay in front of their man. You can't even get to the paint. This shit is crazy what I was seeing. I'm thinking like, damn, why don't you go to the paint? They were trying. Pacers was actually trying to go to the paint. Couldn't do it. They had to pass out every time, man. Good job, bro. Keep them likes up, everybody. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Huh? Good job, bro. Oh, cool Kako. Cool Kako. Pacers coaching is not flexible. The subs are so predictable. Passing the ball around the perimeter is so predictable. Get length and more two-way players. Or Tracy Siakam, you're not using his strength. Hey, you called it. We definitely got to change his team up. Definitely got to change his team up. Mawson. Tyrese could go a long way if he took a page out of SGA's book and baited fouls with lengthy strides to the rim. Of course, he would have to cut back, excuse me, at chucking threes. Yeah, bottom line. Bottom line. Tyrese could do it. He actually has a quick step. He can get to the paint. Problem is, he's not enough of a star to get those foul calls. I see him on the floor a lot. Siakam, too. Don't get the call. Jimmy, we need another Reggie Miller on the shooting guard position. Yeah, well, got Nemhard there for defense. I'm just saying, they're available. There's plenty of players. They may not be two-way, but there's plenty of shooters and there's plenty of defenders. Grab some up. McGarb, the pace is wasting Pascal's ability. Yeah, they've been doing that. Been doing it. So yeah, I was saying, McGarb, Pascal draw a double and triple team. He will kick the ball out, and then they will brick it against a good defensive team. they'll brick it. Jimmy Carter playing like we did. We should have rested our starters today and the bench and played the bench like we did against the Wolves. I thought they were, but they only rested Matherin. But they ended up getting rest in the fourth quarter because, damn, that was terrible. McGard, we have a player that can attack the basket in Pascal, but we just have him standing in the corner. Yeah, a lot. He's standing at the 3-point line. A lot. It's crazy. Then they give him the ball at the 3-point line. You know how hard it is to run into the paint and try to attack the paint from the 3-point line? Can he get in the post? Can he get on at the elbow? His dribble skills are not that good to be trying to get to the paint from the 3-point line. But you got a dumb coach that has dumb concepts. And we're going to be playing teams like this in the playoffs. Better figure it out fast. Pacers can't even get to the paint. This is crazy. OKC is letting them shoot threes, and the Pacers can't make shit. 22-point lead for the Thunder at the end of 3, 102-80. Jimmy Carter, if Rick was smart, let's copy off Thunder. Except we don't have the players. We don't have the players. I wish, but we don't have the players. So then I say, guarantee other teams copy this formula to stop our offense. We need to make this respectful in the fourth quarter, and we didn't. We sat our starters and cleared the bench. So it's a blueprint officially. Lakers did it to us in the IST last year. And OKC just showed everybody how you can beat the Pacers by walling off the paint and letting them chuck up threes. They got to be hot. If they ain't hot, it's a bad, ugly game. Because you know what a brick 3-pointer does? Starts the fast break for the defense. Hard to get back in transition. It's hard to get back playing transition defense. That's why you go to the paint. Go to the paint, and it's harder to get for them to get moving. Plus, you might get a foul call, or you might make it. We chuck up a 3 and brick it. Get ready to start running because it's transition defense time. Sorry about that. They ain't got another cold coming on. Sinus cold. Oh my god, I'm all stuffy and everything. It's ridiculous. It's that spring weather, man. OKC is playing with no big. It's still dominating. Did y'all see that? Like what? Like they're out there hooping and killing us. They didn't even have a big out there. I thought we was gonna get destroyed because of their two bigs. Got destroyed. They didn't even barely even did anything with their two bigs. Let me see. What did Hardenstein had 4 points, 5 rebounds. And what's the name? Didn't even play. Holmgren didn't even play. Crazy. Cool Caco. It's weird to see Pacers trying to have Turner play Siakam type ball. Exactly. The guy can't dribble, slow moving, can't post up. What tried to switch Turner and Siakam role? Yeah, it's ugly. Keep Turner at the 3-point line. Unbelievable. Let's see. Then I said, can we get this game over, please? Crying emojis. Tired of seeing this BS. God love how Carlisle. I looked up in getting to the fourth, I think, and I saw one timeout. I'm like, this dude done blew through all his timeouts, but he keep one. God, I love how Carlisle blows through these. I mean, blows through all his rage timeouts, but keeps one. For what reason? If you're gonna rage timeout, let's go and use them all. You already sucked on your challenge, so and we getting blown out. I don't get it, but that's what bird brain coaches do. I don't know. Anyway, clear the bench. This one's over, boys and girls. Pack your bags, head back home for a 3-game homestand. We better win all three. I think all three of them are under 500. If we lose one of those, it's going to be a rage session, a rage session on pacing the floor. Bottom line, gotta win all three of those. And the Kings got blown out. I think it was today or yesterday. I think it was today. Yeah. So no, gotta win all three of them. Got a deflated ball. Deflated ball goes to who do we get deflated ball to? What? Yep, Pascal Siakam. I think it's his first deflated ball. Pascal Siakam, you got to play better. You have got to show up in the big time games. I was watching that game and it looked like you was giving up. Like you was done. Like you was frustrated. Like you were upset. Like you were done. This is what OKC does to teams. This is what OKC does to great players. What you have to do is have the mental fortitude to fight through all that. Because all I seen was a whole bunch of players on the Pacers. They just gave up. Just gave up. Bottom line, gave up. Everybody needs to do better. Time to look in the mirror again. Got 3 games at home. Better win all of them. I didn't do a Twitter poll, a YouTube poll. How far do you think the Pacers will go in the postseason? All right, what we got? King. Huh? Damn, he did play it. They go up there. It was 20. Oh. Anyway, next game is the King going out tonight by 30 to the Orlando Magic. So if Orlando Magic can beat Sacramento Kings, Pacers better beat them at home. DeRozan had 21. Sabonis, double machine. 14 points, bad shooting night, 13 rebounds. Even on a bad night, he gave me double. God, I miss that guy. Levine only had 10. Murray had 9. Ellis had a donut. Yeah, this team's done. They don't got What's that dude's name? Left? Yeah, Aaron Fox. They don't got him no more. They still got Doug McDermott, bum ass. Oh my god. This dude's still in the league. Ugh. He had 8 points. Cool cackle. Yes, I agree to give Siakam the deflated ball tonight. Laugh out loud. My fave is pissed off, man. The team is not ready. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you bring back the same team. They can't do it next year. But this is my nightmare. They bring back Miles. And they ship off Shepherd and I don't know, maybe Jarris Walker and some people, a couple other pieces for like draft picks to clear up space and bring back Miles. You know what that means? We still kept the same team. We ain't gonna have no money to get nobody. We're not gonna have no money to get anybody because this team, I think, in the recent era or decades, only went over luxury tax one time. They're not going over luxury tax for a team they know is not going to win a chip. So it's either we figure it out what we got, or we got to blow this shit up. Bottom line, yeah, I say blow it up. This team was poorly built. It's time to blow it up and start. Keep your two pieces. Everybody else is expendable. Rebuild the team. I would throw them. I would throw them. I would unload all them for draft picks. Besides Halliburton and Siakam, just unload them all for draft picks. Then I would use those draft picks to move up and get some blue chip young guys. Then now I got all kinds of money in the salary cap to go crazy in free agency and rebuild this team. This is what they need to do because I already see a nightmare on the wall. They want to bring Miles back. They can't do it without getting rid of some players. And after they bring them back, there's no more cap space. So, because Halliburton and Siakam getting a hefty raise next year. All right, anyway, Kings gotta beat them, will beat them, must beat them. Bottom line, they got destroyed today. They are a team that is not good anymore. Free Sabonis, free him, bring him to the Pacers, bring him back home. He dying over there. Bottom line. Um, let's see what time is it, man. Yeah, so bottom line is they want me to rage, this needs this needs to be an easy win. Close out March the right way. We got Sacramento, and then April is our last month. We got 7 more games. So it's Sacramento, Charlotte, and Utah. Come on now. Gotta win all them. Because we had Denver, and that's a fat ass L. Because Denver's still fighting. It's a fat ass L. You got Washington, you gotta beat them. Cleveland may not be fighting no more. So we might win our last 3. Will that get us to 50? What's our record now? 42? We got 43 wins? Wow. So 46 yeah, we could get to 50. Jimmy Carter Pistons is doing the damn thing. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They're a good team. Why? 'Cause they got a good coach. They got key free agents. Bottom line. Cool Caco. The supporting cast is not able to play with hunger and confidence. The supporting cast gets stranglehold by Halliburton and the clueless Rick Carlisle. McGarb, Pascal played shit. Yes, he need to play better for all them damn money he's getting. I mean, it's not about all the money he's getting to me. It's that you are all-star. You're our all-star for our team. You're a leader. You play like a leader. Jimmy Carter took 5th in Bucks, and Bucks fans get 6th. I think Bucks are gonna fall. Who knows how long, um, Lame Lillard gonna be out. So, I'm just trying to get 3rd, but keep losing. So, we might just have to be happy with the 4. And it'd be Detroit, Pacers first round playoff. That's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be exciting. Cade Cunningham versus, Halliburton. See what happens. But, first step, beat the Kings. Any, last comments? Regard, we can go get the Memphis coach. Oh, yeah. Why would they cut him right when they like a 4th seed or something, the 5th in the playoffs? And you fire your coach? That owner's a goofball. He must have, like, slept with his wife or something. I don't know. What the hell? That's just dumb. Jimmy Carter, Pistons might give us a run for our money. Oh, I think we'll beat the Pistons, but it's gonna be interesting. Wanna know why? 'Cause the Pistons remind me of old Pistons. Remember the bad boy Pistons? Some of y'all might be young, but the bad boy Pistons were tough, and they ain't take no shit. You blow them out, they gonna come back and try to kill you. Nothing but tough guys on that team. We need to get tough. And what's the name's going crazy? Isaiah Stewart. He's playing lights out on defense. Remember back earlier season? I said trade Miles for Isaiah Stewart and a double machine and what's that center's name? Can't think of his name. But anyway, I got laughed at by one of these Pacer stat nerds. They were like, you don't know what you're talking about. That's dumb. I'm like, I do know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about defense and rebounding. Who the fuck is stopping Giannis? Who the fuck and slow those down. Who the fuck is stopping Giannis? Who the fuck is stopping um Tatum on our team? Isaiah Stewart would. Oh my, can you run those last 2 back? Jimmy Carter. Yeah, but we can be aggressive like the Pistons low key. Got it. We're gonna have to fight with them. We're gonna have to fight with them. Jimmy Carter, I'd rather see Darren, that's his name, yeah. Than Stewart though. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You gotta have a crazy on your team. And we could get both of them for the amount of money Miles is making. That'll be an even trade, 2 for 1. Cool Cackle. Carlisle has his players playing too predictable. Opposition team understands the playbook. I watched the game and I could tell you what Siakam, how he turned them hard would do on offense. Yeah, exactly. Me too. And like you said before, we even know when they subbing them out. Oh, it's 6 minute mark. Oh, time for Siakam to get subbed out. This dude's got a little chart, and he's like a freaking dum dum. He just goes by the chart. You know how in football they say, let's run the first scripted first 12 plays. Sometimes you gotta blow that shit up. You can't get to the 12th play. But this dude, he would not give up that script. He keeps it going and going and going. Same old every game. It doesn't matter. They can have their starters in. He will put that bench in at a certain point because it's all about rest with him. It's all about rest. It ain't about keeping matching up with the other team. It's about rest. Everybody getting their share of minutes. Kill me now. Anyway, is that it? Oh, Hillary, hey, what's up? Bad night against the top three team, against the number one team. The Pacers even lost. Not yes, they did. They did. Totally did. I think it was like I forgot to say they was plus something without him on the floor. I told you they bench out there locking us down. It was crazy to see. Even the bench was locking us down. It's unbelievable. A team team I aspire to Pacers to beat. Until they get a team like that, we ain't winning shit. Bottom line. I don't give a shit about all this fucking 3-point chucking and all that BS. I don't care about that. I care about defense. Defense, defense, defense. Bottom line. All right, we good? Oh, one more. All right. Cool Caco. Carlisle couldn't do anything with Luca and Brunson on Dallas Mavericks. Same result on Pacers showing up. Yeah, he's burnt, man. He's burnt, but they love him, and we gotta deal with him. Players just gotta learn how to play better because he ain't gonna help them. Bottom line. All right, that's gonna be it for tonight. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit those like, hit that like button, and if you missed the episode, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to follow us on the X at PTF_NBA and on Facebook at PT space 4. You also follow me on the X at Pacer_Cop and on Facebook at Pacer space Cop. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.